Something for you, fisherman. And you see these birds above, I don't know if they're showing on the phone, but they are quite dangerous. And you have to be very careful. There are signs everywhere saying don't feed them, because they will attack to grab food. They've been fed before and they know where food is. And somebody warned me when I bought the seafood stuff, and he said, be careful, that bird's eyeing you. And he was right. The bird was about to fly in, so I nipped over to the other side of the road to get away. Just around here, I mean, it's sort of cliff top, it's lovely countryside, but it's just so crowded. This is something that Ted's always complaining about. It's so crowded, and this is one of the reasons why people like him say we don't want any more immigrants, there are too many people here already. And it's true, the roads are full and the cities are full.
The next stop is Robin Hood's Bay Cook's House.
I wasn't sure if she was happy about me coming on.
Oh yes, she got the message.
Yeah, that's all right then. Oh, look at this view now. I'll walk right down there. See this bush last year. It doesn't really good at all.
Getting dark now. Maybe a sprinkling of rain.
More parts in there than what there is grass. Look at them all. I didn't want to go to school. I was always feeling sick.
I'm right-handed, left-footed.
Yeah, I'm right.
The next stop is Crouchen Station Lane.
Happy Arizona. Rugby.
What else did she
Oh, she used to do cane. Boys used to get cane. The girls, she used to pick them across the batches of tits, and see ring off first before she marked you.
The next stop is Berners.
Spoilt by having the road next to it, isn't it? Cliff tops look nice, a bit better than the town that I've just walked through to get here, and of course the entertainments. A little bit different to Whitby, not as refined, is it? So it appears that the maximum temperature today is going to be 19, and I think that's what it is at the moment. It feels quite warm. It feels as if I need to strip off my jacket. It's not too bad, is it? The seagulls, the vicious seagulls, and the water, and I suppose it's the smell. I can't smell anything. Sticky toffee fudge. Sticky toffee fudge. And another here in Scarborough. Dressed crab, oysters, winkles, crab, shrimp, shell prawns, ocean tails, ocean sticks, whelks, mussels, cockles. One of these days I will try cockles and whelks. The rest of them I know. So this is the other side of Scarborough, where I was before. That's the North Bay and North Sands. This is the South Bay and South Sands. It's quite large, and I guess up there, actually, that headland is where Robin Hood's Bay is, where I was staying. And I think I've got to the point where it's as quick to walk ahead rather than walk back, which is exactly what I wanted. You see those kids playing on the sand in the distance? It's funny, but for some reason it's reminding me of when I was in St. Petersburg in the middle of winter and it was a Sunday and people were going walking and they were walking on snow, and I remember it was like that. I don't think it's focusing now. Is it focusing? Yes, it is. This is Anne Bronte's grave. You know who Anne Bronte is, don't you? And amazingly, she died at the age of 29 after producing such brilliant work together with her two sisters. And there's a new plaque with the real writing here, placed by the Bronte Society. And if you don't know what the name Bronte means, look it up in Wikipedia. So here's the bay from on top, and this is the path I came up. And if you can see it on the photos, next to the castle at the top of the hill here. And this is actually my route back to the station. But interestingly, when I look at these, this is very, very typical Victorian seaside genteel architecture. I mean, it's a bit gone downhill now, of course. Paint coming off the walls. But I do like this style of architecture. I think it's lovely. If people who bought the houses would at least save
Turn right onto Castle Road.
Would put a little bit of money on the side to maintain the blinking houses and keep them in the to the standard that they deserve. But there you go. This is now coming down into Robin Hood's Bay, so the road goes along the top of the cliffs, quite high, and of course Robin Hood's Bay is down at the water, so it's down, 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 down. Well, this is a lovely view, absolutely lovely view. I don't know whether it's going to come out on the video like this, we'll see. Oh, beehives, look at that. Not the first I've seen. Beehives obviously bee collector obviously very popular around here. I'm afraid we've lost our view except between the trees. Can you see? Going down, going down. Here I am back in lovely Robin Hood's Bay. It's a sweet little place, isn't it? This is the bus I was on, just got off. And there, up there is the road, much higher up. And that was quite precipitous coming down. By the way, I'm exchanging messages with Graham. And he says he's going to do the Lakeland chunk with me. Are your videos ready? Videos of my walk? How can I access them? So this is my new room. It hasn't got a bathroom. It's between two other rooms which have a bathroom. There obviously wasn't space, but it seems to be marginally bigger. and it's got its own bathroom. I'll just go. I haven't seen the bathroom, but I'll go and see it right now. But this is the view I get, you see. So I get the little wharf down here. This is where the young people sit and drink, and they drink, I can tell you, till pretty late. They're down there with their drinks. I mean, they stop serving beer at 10 o'clock, so I think these people buy, pints in advance. So that's beach, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk along. I don't know how far I can walk. I have to be a bit careful because the tide actually comes right into here, so there's danger of being cut off, but they probably thought of this. It's one of these old houses which has little staircases and rooms all over the place. And this is where my bathroom is. I'm there in my key apparently. Oh my goodness, it's warm here. And there's my bathroom. So I noticed also at Whitby there are strong warnings about being careful of the tide and dangerous waves, and you can see here the tide goes a long way out. Look at that. Yeah. Well, it has to cover that distance to here in quite a short time. So it's not moving with the pace of a galloping horse, but it's moving quite quickly. And it happened while I was at dinner last night, looking out of the window, and how long was I eating and drinking? Maybe an hour. And the water came in and all of these parts were covered, and all of the people that were actually walking quite far out on those spits of land, they'd had to come in because of the water. Everything was covered. And this morning when I woke up as well. So there it is, the Bay Hotel. I think they've only got 3 rooms actually. And you can see top floor in the white part. Mine is the window to the left, and the 3rd bedroom seems to be almost in the adjacent building. Don't quite understand the architecture, but anyway. And there it is. Isn't it lovely looking at sea? Miles and miles of top of the hill as well. Some nice buildings up there. And the beach seems to go for miles and miles and miles. Crikey. Big cliffs over the top. It's alright, it's okay. Bay Hotel. Look at that, the sun's coming out now. It's on the headland anyway. Don't think we'll benefit from it.